The Portuguese word for investment is investimento. Do you know that investing in Brazil can land you into a permanent visa, which can also help you become a Brazilian? Keep watching. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Mills. I'm back with another video. I know I've spoken about the importance of investing in Brazil. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how to get investment visa, stroke permanent visa, and this can land you up in naturalizing. So I'm just going to give you an outlook of how it goes, the requirements, and the processing time, and how it works. Every country encourages foreigners to invest in them. Now, this is like a golden program in almost all countries where you invest a large amount of money, be it in estate, being in created employment, and in return you get a permanent residency. That is also the same for Brazil. If you invest in Brazil a certain amount of money and you follow all the requirements, you can apply for a Brazilian permanent visa, as well as in 4 years after having that visa you can naturalize. This permanent investor visa is called Viper, and you can apply for this visa in your home country if the Brazilian embassy is found there. All the permanent visas in Brazil include your family, like your spouse and a dependent if you have children who are under 24, as well as your parents can also apply for this visa under you. Although this is a permanent visa, there's something you need to note. After 3 years and some months, there's a revision that is going to take place on your investments, and then it's going to be further renewed. And again, you don't have to stay outside for more than 2 years. This permanent visa is according to Article 28, which states that anyone who can show proof of financial means and intention of invest directly in Brazil can apply for this visa. It requires an investment of determined amount by the Ministry of Labor. The amount is 500,000 reais for individual investor and 600,000 reais if you need to include a legal entity. You can also invest in technology, research, and you must have an amount of 150,000, as well as if you have 150,000 reais that can employ 10 Brazilians, then you can also qualify for this. There is no requirement where the money should be spent on or how the money should be spent. It could be real estate, it could be stored, or you can just set up your own business. It's up to you. Before you want to apply for the visa, you need to take note. So the first thing is you set up a Brazilian account, and if you want to use a lawyer, then that is up to you. The second thing is you want to transfer the required amount into that bank account, and also you want to set a business plan. And you have to submit this to the Ministry of Labor. Once this plan is approved and financial means are approved by the bank, a statement is going to be issued by the Brazil Central Bank. Then you will be eligible. So after you put those 3 main steps in place, you can just go ahead to apply for your visa. The requirements that you need to apply for your visa will entail the following. First, the business plan is very important. Next one is a criminal record. You need to present a criminal record certificate. Then your passport. Then you also need to submit a curriculum vitae or resume, marriage certificate if applicable, academic credentials like your degree, proof of address, birth certificate if applicable, bank statement showing that proof of money, 2 passport size photograph, business license if applicable, also the authorization from the Ministry of Labor, also a declaration registration of foreign direct investment in Brazil Central Bank, or the exchange contract issued by the bank of exchange that receives the investment amount, then confirmation of payment of individual immigration tax. Those are the documents you're going to be submitting. You need to take note that all your important documents have to be translated to Portuguese. And like I told you, I've done a video about translating all documents to Portuguese. I'm going to leave it in the description section. So when you have done all of these things and you have all these documents in place, you just go apply for your permanent visa and you're good to go. Now the processing time takes 4 to 6 months. And when your visa is issued to you, you're good to go. All right. When you get in, you need to be resident in the country for 4 years on this visa. After 4 years, you can naturalize. But after 3 years on this visa, your investment is going to be revisited or revised. They just want to make sure that you're actually doing well with your investment. Now, if you have problems with Brazil tourist visa, give birth to a baby in Brazil and you don't know how to get about the birth certificate, the passport, to apply for your permanent residency, as well as if you get into Brazil on your tourist visa but you don't know which states to visit, GM Consultancy gets you covered. Okay, I'm also going to leave the link which can provide you all those services. If you haven't subscribed until this time, please make sure you do like, share, and to hit the notification bell so that you get updated each time I leave a video in that same light. Ciao.